Here at the McBride and District Public Library, we want to wish everyone a happy Halloween. We're going to read a couple of stories for you. I'm going to read Halloween Hustle. It's by Charlotte Gunnufson. It begins with this invitation. You're invited to a fabulous Halloween party hosted by Ghost. Midnight, October 31st. 1313 Shade Lane. Dance contest. Sounds like my kind of party. In the dark, a funky beat. Something white with bony feet. Skeleton dancing up the street, doing the Halloween hustle. Bony thumbs and fingers snap. Bony heels and toes tip-tap. Knees knock-knock and elbows flap, doing the Halloween hustle. Skeleton twists his skinny hips, shakes his shoulders, skates and skips. On a crooked crack he trips. Bones scatter, what a clatter! Spine is like a broken ladder. Oh no! He's okay. He sticks his bones back into place, adds rubber bands just in case, gets up and grooves with ghoulish grace, doing the Halloween hustle. He swings around the bus stop sign once, twice, and gets in line, right behind Frankenstein, doing the Halloween hustle. Climbs on the bus, can't find a seat. That's okay, he finds the beat. Shuffles and scuffles those bony feet, doing the Halloween hustle. The big bus zigzags through the town, zooms up hills, then cruises down. Every monster for miles around is doing the Halloween hustle. The bus slows down and then it stops. Skeleton leaves with 3 high hops, leads the others to the shops, doing the Halloween hustle. There they go. Skeleton buys a snazzy hat, a jazzy jacket to go with that. But in his path, a big black cat. Bones scatter, what a clatter. Spine is like a broken ladder. Uh-oh. Skeleton doesn't groan or whine, binds his bones with tape and twine. He bounces up, feeling fine, doing the Halloween hustle. In fancy clothes, the monsters go to the party in a row. A funky, freaky fashion show, doing the Halloween hustle. There they go, still doing it. The ghostly host greets each guest. How do you do? You're so well dressed. Just in time for the dance contest, doing the Halloween hustle. Monsters move on through the door, jump and jive out on the floor. Spooky judges hold up scores for doing the Halloween hustle. Skeleton shimmies, swings and sways, bebops as the music plays. But Zombie's foot gets in the way. Uh-oh. I think we can see where this is going. Bones scatter, what a clatter. Spine is like a broken ladder. A skeleton girl with a friendly smile sweeps the bones up in a pile. Skeleton, hey, in just a while, you'll do the Halloween hustle. She knows. She uses a bottle of super strong glue. You're fixed forever, you're just like new. Hey, I'd like to dance with you. Let's do the Halloween hustle. All the monsters cheer and clap. Bony thumbs and fingers snap. Bony heels and toes tip-tap, doing the Halloween hustle.
Hey everybody, welcome to Storytime Part 2 at the Public Library. So today I'm going to be reading At the Old Haunted House. Okay, it's by Helen Ketman. At the old haunted house, in a room with no sun, lived a warty green witch and her wee witchy one. Spell, cried the witch, poof, cried the one, and they both practiced spells in the room with no sun. At the old haunted house where a cold draft blew, lived a big monster and her wee monsters too. Stir, called the ma. We stir, cried the two. And they whirred and they stirred while the cold draft blew. At the old haunted house in the dead hollow tree lived a scrawny black cat and her wee kittens 3. Scratch, cried the mother. Meow, cried the 3. And they scratched and they growled in the dead hollow tree. At the old haunted house with the squeaky old floor lived a green pa goblin and his wee goblins 4. Dust, called the pa. We dust, said the 4. And they spread lots of dust on the squeaky old floor. At the old haunted house, where scary things jive, lived a ma werewolf and her wee wolfies 5. Howl, cried ma. Arrow, wailed the 5. And they yowled and they howled where the scary things jive. In the old haunted house, in a vault made of bricks, lived a papa vampire and his little vamp 6. Show fangs, papa cried. Hiss, went the 6. And they snarled and they shrieked in the vault made of bricks. At the old haunted house, teaching a lesson was a hairy mum bat and her bitty bat 7. Dip dive, cried the mama. Flip flap went the 7. And they dipped and they dove in their dippy diving lesson. By the old haunted house near the graveyard gate lived a spooky dad ghost and his wee ghosties 6. Haunt, cried the dad. Boo, cried the 8. And they booed and they floated through the graveyard gate. They're going somewhere. At the old haunted house, half covered in vines, lived a mummy mommy and her wee mummies 9. Mix, called the mummy. We mix, called the 9. And they stirred and they mixed in the house with the vines. We're watching. At the old haunted house in the dusty old den lived a fat mama spider and her spiders 10. Spin, called the ma. Weave ho, said the 10. And they spun sticky webs in the dusty old den. At the old haunted house, the front door creaked. "Trick or treat!" yelled the children, and the ghost shrieked, "Eek!" I was scared. "Come in," called Mommy. "The monsters made stew, the mummies made cake, the witches zapped brew." The creatures all grinned, and they struck up the band, and the spiders all swung on sticky web strands. There they are. The ghosties floated and the music played. Black cats scratched and the werewolves bayed. The vampire band played music all night, and they all had fun at the Halloween fright. And there it is. I hope everyone has a wonderful Halloween.